we did talk a little bit about overtime, right?
Yeah.
I said that there's a couple ways in which they can do it. They can add on an amount on top of your actual wage to get your overtime, or they can give you a rate, such as time and a half or double time, right? So you look at the question that they've given you a card here. It says, Manny works on a farm near Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. He clocks in and out of work using a time card. He earns $9.20 per hour and is also paid time and a half for any hours worked over 40 hours in 1 week. His time card for 1 week is shown. What is Manny's gross income for the week? Okay, so first thing I want to do, write down how many hours he worked regular and how many, so this is regular and this is OT. How many hours did he work overtime?
12.
12 hours overtime, okay. And what's his rate of regular pay?
$9.20 an hour.
Per hour, great. And the same for this, except what?
13.8.
No, except for what?
He gets paid time and a half.
So
Yeah,
how do I
yeah.
show that?
Times by 1.5.
Okay, so that implies, that 1.5 implies he gets that much plus half of that, right? That's what that says. So half of 920 is 460, so then you would add that on, so you actually get 1380 for the hour. Okay, so 40 times 920, what do you get there? That's 368. And 12 times 920 times 1.5.
165 and 60 cents.
165.60. Thank you. And therefore,
533.6. And a question. Were we supposed to be marking this?
we're gonna go back to marking tomorrow. I'll mark
Okay.
everything with you tomorrow. Okay? So 533.60. Anybody have any questions about that? All right, let's look at the second one. Astrid works in the oil and gas industry near Fort McMurray. She earns $28.30 an hour and makes double time for hours worked beyond 40 each week. Calculate Astrid's gross income for 45.25 hours last week. Okay, so her regular hours, 40 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wage,
$28.30.
$28.30. Thank you. Per hour. And then her OT, how many OT hours did she have?
5.25.
5.25 hours by 28.30 per hour by
1.5. Or no, 2. Yeah.
2 because it's double time, right? So that means she makes, what, $56.60 an hour for those 5.25 hours. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, 40 by 28.30 is?
1,132.
$1,132. Okay, and 5.25 by 28.30 by 2.
222.86. Well, I rounded it, but.
Okay, well, as long as it's to the nearest cent and rounded correctly, that's what we need. Okay, so what does that work out to as a total?
1,354.86.
Well done. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
You concur? Good. Okay, that's that for right now. Okay, let's look at calculating commission. All right. So, there's 2 ways in which they can do commission. The first is straight commission, meaning you only make on what you sell. So you'll make a percentage of what you sell. The second is making a base salary, this is page 18, is making a base salary plus the commission on whatever you sell. That's the ideal situation because then you're guaranteed a salary, so you know what you're going to make, and then you have incentive to sell lots more. All right? So Allie is a real estate agent earning straight commission. That means she has no salary guarantee. His commission rate is 4% of the selling price of each home he sells. This month he sold 2 homes. What is his commission? Okay, so again, Michael, how do I find 4% of something?
Like 0.04
And then,
times it by the.
yeah, well done. Okay, so I've got $255,000 house. By 0.04, and then I have a house that's worth 304,000 by 999 by 0.04, and let's find out what the commission is. So in the first case, 255,000 times 0.04, what do you get? Haley?
I don't think much people are up to here.
We're not up there yet?
No.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go through it and then we're gonna catch up to that point.
10,200.
Okay, so let's make sure we write this all in then, so that way you don't have to do it a second time. So 10,200. Okay, so in the blanks, the first number is 10,200. The second blank is whatever 304,999 by 0.04 is.
12,199.96.
12,000?
Yeah.
Keep going.
199.96.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, so that goes in the second blank. And how much was it total?
Total? 5?
No.
Oh, okay,
Just the
no,
commission total.
22,399.96.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's pretty.
Does it?
Not a bad month worth of work, eh?
That's pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good. Okay. Now, the second way to do it,
Commission and salary.
yeah, but I'm just looking at that example above. We could take 4% of the total of this. So what is this added together right here? So 255, 304 plus 999. What is that?
559,999.
Well done. Good mental math skills. And then we can times that by 0.04, and it would work out to 22,399.96. So it would work out the same way. So you have two choices as to how you want to approach that. Okay, so the first one would be to add it together and times that 0.04, or do it individually and find 4% of each house. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Dylan, you okay over there? Writing it all down? All right, Riggs, writing it down? Yeah,
That's for a month?
that's for a month.
That's like pretty good. It's really good.
Really good. So, okay.
250,000.
Okay. Yeah, so if you sold 2 houses each month for 12 months, that'd be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the average of each month, then you get like 250 grand a year.
Yeah, plus.
Holy moly.
Okay, Sabina is a salesperson at Electronics Empire, earning a base salary of $340 per week. She also earns 1.5% commission on the total value of all the goods she sells in a month. These are her sales for November. Okay, so she has $340 per week, and she wants to find out how much she makes. Okay, so I have somewhat of an issue with this part, and I'll tell you why right now. If you're looking at months in a year, they don't all have the same number of weeks in it, do they?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, what's the only month that has 4 weeks? February, right? So to do this particular question, I would have done this differently. So I want you to put your pencils down for a second. I want you to watch what I would have done here. So if you're in grade 12 right now or grade 11, and I'm teaching you this course, because this happens in grade 11 and 12, this course. I'm saying to you, all right, I need to find out how much they make in a year. Okay, so how many weeks are there in a year?
We want to find
52, that's right. So let's find out how much she makes in a year. So 340 by 52 is what?
17,680.
17,680, right, is that what you got too?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, to find out how much she made in the month of November, I would divide by 4. So I would go divide by 4, and I would actually get that, because we do know that there are only 12 months.
Yeah.
Follow what I'm doing there? Sorry, I said 4, that's not right, it's 12.
That's this.
12 months, my bad. So that's what she would actually make in a month.
So we should
Okay.
write that down.
No, I don't want you to. But if you were doing this in grade 11 and 12, this is how I do this question. Okay, but the booklet isn't set up that way. But I just wanted you to see that, because if you did it the other way, if you did it by the 4 weeks, you're going to actually lose money. Because there's not 4 weeks in every month. There's only 1 month with 4 weeks in it, right? So what we'll do then is we'll follow what the book does. So let's go back to our sheets. And it says 4 weeks by 340. So how much does she make for her base salary? 340 times 4.
13.
1,360.
Like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Put my dollars and cents on there. Great. Now we have to total up, or we have to find out how much she makes commission. So 55,340. And what's her commission rate?
1.5.
How do I rate that as a decimal?
0.015.
Perfect. Okay. So I do that there, and then I go 75,920 by 0.015. Just like that.
It's your
This one you gotta write down, yeah, because that's on the next sheet over here.
So it's right, so I would write this.
So you're rating the amounts, whatever the amounts were there. Yeah, that's good. No, not that number, this number. So what's 55,340 by 0.015?
$830.01.
Everybody agree?
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're okay? Okay, 75,920 by 0.015?
$1,100 and 38 cents.
What is it?
$1,138.08.
8 cents. So far, so good?
Yeah.
The top of this next page here? So this is,
We
Yeah,
did
it
it
is.
again, but we just did that.
you're rating,
Yes, what is this page?
so you're rating them at the top there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
These numbers going at the top of that page.
I meant to say 10 cents and 80 cents for both of those. I looked at this wrong.
10 cents and 80 cents?
Instead. No,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you didn't have this.
That's what I was like, what?
Okay, so 10 cents and 80 cents. All right, so that goes at the top of this page right here. Everybody's following along? Right up here. Okay. So this part here, 1.5% of will be the sum of those two, right? Okay, so far so good. Now it says what was her total income for the month? Well, we add these three values together. What do you get? 1360 plus 830.10 plus 1138.80. Ailey,
I got $31,728.
31,000 or 3,100?
Oh, 3,100.
So 3,000.
Yes. And then 700, or I think I got the right answer here because I have 31,000, but
Okay.
I did it the other way, like the one that we did the first way.
Okay.
So I got,
All right. Add these three values together. What do we get?
Get 3,328.
3,000.
Oh, 3,328 and 90 cents.
There you are. Okay. So, looking at the way they put it on your, in B, so you're looking at B going across the top there. The two values, what was the total value of Sabina's sales? 830. Or actually, no, they do it different. Sorry. Yeah. you're actually, so the first blank there is 55,340. The second blank is 75,920. And then they add to give you whatever this would add up to. What does that add up to? That. So this blank right here, can everybody see me?
Yep.
131,260 right there. That goes right here, 131,260. Then you take 1.5% of that, and that's this number right here. No, it'll be the total of these two. So that number goes here, and then we add this to these two to get that number in the blank right here. So I'm doing it a little different than what these sheets are. Okay? I think this way might be the easiest way to set it up. So take your number of weeks times your salary, and then find 1.5% of each, and then just add them all together. Okay? Have I lost a few of you already? All right, let's look at the next example, and then we'll see if we can. Do not look at the solution. Let's follow this through ourselves, okay? Yasmin sells clothing part-time at BB's Boutique. Monthly salary is $950. So she makes $950 monthly. So I'm going to put that right here. Again, okay, what is Yasmin's base salary? Well, we can add that in. Put that in, $950. Okay? So that's in A. Put it in A. Everybody know where we're at? In B, what was her commission for $15,000 in sales? So she gets 4% of $15,000. What is 4% of $15,000?
Oh, $600. Wait, no, that's not.
Yeah,
right.
it's 600 bucks. Oh, 600.
Ah, we got a problem here.
600.
Hold on 1 second. We have an issue. We have an issue. Okay? There's more to this question that we didn't read. It says 4% commission on the first $15,000 that she sells, and 6% on anything over $15,000. So the 4% and the $15,000, what did you get? $600?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that works for me. What does she have 6% on now? 6% of, so we 28,200 subtract 15,000. Okay, so you've got 0.06 times 13,200. So that's in C. You should have 6% of 28,000.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
You're good? And that becomes 13,000 right there. Okay? Are we following along, or does anybody need a hand with this? I'm not writing this out very well today. All right, what is 6% of 13,200?
$792.
$792. So that should be the last blank of C. So in D, I have 950 plus 600 plus 792. So in D, 950, 600, 792, that goes in all three of those blanks. Can you add them together?
2,342.
$2,342.
342.
How are we doing?
Good.
You find this challenging?
No, not really.
Not yet? Okay. So our objective then, we have 45 minutes. Let's try to get to the end of 21 today if we can. It might be a lot, might be asking a lot, but if we can, we're going to for sure correct everything up to the end of page 17 tomorrow. Okay? Any questions or concerns? Did you have any questions from yesterday's work? Well, we didn't even work yesterday because you had the grade 9-12 day, but the day before when you were working on it, did you have any issues?
No,
No? Okay.
Ben, look how big your this is, Kate. It's easier. $80 per home, 8 homes. $640 a day. Times that by 365. That's